What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This time we're talking about Atlanta. Just got done watching a new episode. I think this is episode 4. Yeah, somewhere around there, episode 4. But off top, I'm gonna get to it. I know people are already gonna say, this isn't Atlanta. Where's Paperboy? Where's Earn? I want to see them. I don't want to see this. No, this is what we need. I love this. I love the weird episodes that they've been having so far that have nothing to do with the story at all. They did it in the previous seasons, but it would usually be like maybe just a couple scenes or some backstories randomly out of place, and they would still tie in with the main story. They did have, like, I think the one random episode, even Paperboy, when he was on the interview, like CNN type of thing with the round table and the transracial. Like, they've gone off course of the season, but it's always still been about the main cast. But I like that they're telling side stories that are just hilarious and funny to watch. But then just my thoughts on this, I do feel kind of bad for the white dude, because, like, okay, you gotta think realistically. Yes, reparations, we should have been got paid something, given some type of money somewhere, somehow. Everybody should have got their 100 acres and a mule, something. We get nothing. I like that they do the twist of, okay, pay up for what everything y'all ancestors did in the past. I get that, but then they show it from a point of view of a nice little wholesome, humble white dude who just goes about his day, wants to have his happy family, drives his little hybrid, gets his coffee. He's just jolly go lucky. And it is kind of fucked up that, hey, you got to pay for the sins of your great granddaddy. Pay up. Give me the 3 mil. Like, that's a wild concept. But on the other hand, I'm like, somebody got to pay for it. And it's just that concept of how it shows the good that, yeah, this is what we want. We want our money. We want our reparations. Somebody got to pay. But then you see the effect that it could just have on a normal person who just has technically nothing to do with that. And then it's also like just good social commentary about how people will try to be like, no, you're just try to hold you to your past that you have nothing to do with. They'll try to say you're responsible for that, when it's like, really, no, I'm not responsible at all. I couldn't have changed that if I wanted it to. Yes, it's bad that it happened, but hey, me today, 2022, had nothing to do with that. But I like that they just flipped it on its head and just made it like satire, funny, kind of dark, especially with the dude at the end. I think it was the same dude from the very first episode who died. So I guess it's just like, these are these one-off weird episodes that, well, I mean, they never have to make sense. They're just entertaining. But when he had to talk at the end, telling them like actually the truth, like, yeah, they're doing what we did to them, to us, but it's okay. Everybody has to pay. And then it's fucking crazy, because it was like, but we're still gonna be okay regardless. Literally, like, everything. I'm not trying to pinpoint anything out, but some other non-melanated people, at the end of the day, based off certain circumstances, you will always be okay. You don't have to start from the bottom. Just little things like that just tie into the show. One of the funniest jokes, well, just parts of dialogue, was when he talked to his wife and she's, I'm Peruvian, this would never happen to me. And he's like, you were white yesterday. Bro, if that's not so real. Like, some races, they'll just be like, you just go by the color of your skin, you blend in there, and you have no problem blending in when nothing is affecting you. You have no problem blending in. But once that of the group that you've been blended with starts to have problems that they got to pay for, you're like, oh no, now you want to have pride. Like, that's just me, no black, I'm Dominican. I just have to throw that in there. I fuck with the show, man. I'm gonna keep watching. I love it. Next episode looks like we're actually getting back to the gang. I'm just here for it, man. Every episode. Hey, if they could do this a whole like 30 episodes like they do The Office of just weird random episodes that have nothing to do with Paperboy or anybody, I will love it. But yeah, man, just my thoughts. Episode, I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. And then just a little joke at the end, which is like when dude blew his head off, she's like, yeah, more where that came from. It's like, bruh, they really let this man do whatever he wanted on TV. Because with everything now, how would they let you make a joke about committing suicide? That's hilarious. Not suicide. Suicide is not hilarious. The fact that he got away with it, because not everything has to be so serious. Like, obviously, in the context of this, it's so outrageous that you know this is wild and it won't ever happen, and that's what makes it funny to view. Just my point of view, man. All right, I'm out of here. Later.